So, I play Ratchet Clank Rift Apart, and let me tell you, it's really good. In fact, it's so good that I thought I'd share the top 5 things that I absolutely loved about it. Oh, and stick around until the end. I'm going to drop the weakest line in a video game ever. You don't want to miss that. Alright, let's not waste any more time and jump right in. Number 1. The visuals. First off, the game looks insanely good. From the very first moment that I started playing, I was absolutely blown away by how beautiful this game is. I mean, it's next level graphics that you actually can feel, especially on a PS5. But hey, a game's gotta feel good too, right? And that brings me to number 2. The gameplay feels fantastic. The movement in this game, insane. It's fast, fluid, and makes you feel like you're gliding through a futuristic playground. I especially love the phantom dodge and the rocket boots. The rocket boots are a game changer. Seriously, you can zoom across the map like you're in a jet. But what I really like is how they are useful not just for exploration but in combat too. And they are cool. You feel like a total badass. Speaking of combat, it's pure chaos in the best way possible. You get to unlock weapons as you progress, and the fun part is that you end up using everything. As the difficulty ramps up, you find yourself experimenting with different weapons, figuring out which ones work best for each situation. And the melee attacks, so satisfying, especially when you smash crates for ammo and currency. Now the story. It's not gonna win any awards for deep plot lines, but where Ratchet Clank Rift Apart really shines is in its humor. The characters are hilarious and quirky, and that's what makes it stand out for me. Quick story summary. The bad guy steals the Dimensionator gun, blows up the dimensional structure, and bam, rifts everywhere. You end up in an alternate dimension where the bad guy's the Emperor. And Ratchet Clank get separated, but they meet their counterparts. Ratchet teams up with Kit and Clank teams up with Rivet.
I find you absolutely riveting!
I was so sad when Kit sacrificed herself.
Ratchet.
Psych.
Was amazing!
Gameplay wise, you switch between Ratchet and Rivet throughout the game. They play exactly the same, just with different personalities and missions. You get to meet some wacky characters throughout the game, like the robot version of Caleb Crawdad.
Change your life, I do declare!
Who's Michael? I'm Caleb Crawdad, I do declare.
And of course, Jim.
Hello? Are you my new best friend?
No. You should head back to the chief engineer.
Friendship request? Denied. Sad noises. Returning to chief engineer.
Aww.
Hello? Are you my new best friend?
Sure?
Happy noises.
Yeah, Jim's my new best friend now. Number 4. Exploring the world is so much fun, especially with the rocket boots. You really feel like you're zooming across a massive playground. And let me tell you, the side missions are definitely worth doing. The platforming puzzles are rewarding, especially when you get sweet new gear with status buffs. I'm a sucker for those. I did this one side mission where I had to collect orbs scattered around the map. Sounds simple, but with the rocket boots it was a blast. Speeding through the world, smashing crates, it's really satisfying. Number 5. Okay, the boss fights, they're awesome. The bosses take and give hits like tanks, and they have big attack areas, so you have to strike on the move. It's not overly difficult, and it gets easier once you start learning their attack pattern. I'm glad that the health and ammo crates spawn during the boss fights, saved me more than once. And that's it. Those are the top 5 things I loved about Ratchet Clank Rift Apart. It's honestly one of the best games I played in a while, and if you haven't checked it out yet, I highly recommend it. Now for the weak line I promised. You ready?
Room goons might be elite, but not as elite as us.
Ugh. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a nice one.